A very good afternoon to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Football Fans Live, the home of good, honest football commentary. Are you ready to rock tonight? I sincerely hope so. We are at the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 Dome, a very interesting ground, and it is Vitesse against Tottenham Hotspur. Come on, Tottenham. Can Nuno's men extend their lead at the top of Group G? Well, the next 90 minutes will be finding out. Oh, thank you so much for joining us on this terrific Thursday evening as well. Tuesday, I wish it was again. But on this terrific Thursday evening, the players are out on the pitch. Tottenham Hotspur in purple this evening. They keep changing their kit like the weather changes in England every 10 minutes. I can't keep up with Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur are in purple, and it is quite a nice sort of light purple. Very nice indeed. So we're about to get underway. We are only moments away from kickoff, and as I just said, Tottenham Hotspur are top of Group G, and Vitesse are down in third place. But it could all change. It could all change. In their last game, Vitesse lost 2-1 to Rennes. But Tottenham Hotspur made very light work of Mora, and they won by 5-1. We covered that game. It was a fantastic game indeed. And if it's your first time here on Football Fans Live, guys, a very warm welcome to the channel. And if you are back for the 138th game, then thank you so much for your continuous support. And it's going to be Vitesse that get us underway in this first half. And they do so, passing it back to the centre-back. And it's picked up by Vitesse out on that left-hand side in the final third for Tottenham Hotspur. Vitesse in their yellow and black outfit this evening, going from my left to my right. And Tottenham Hotspur, as I already said, all in purple and going from right to left. I think we're going to see goals here this evening. I really, really do believe that we're going to see a couple of goals here this evening. Hopefully more than a couple. And later on after this one, by high demand and by request, we have changed from West Ham United and we're going up to Scotland to see Rangers against Bromby. But that one's coming up straight after this one. The advert is already there, so stick your reminders on. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, smash that thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of those 750 games still to come this way on Football Fans Live. And Vitesse down that left-hand side, passing it into the penalty area. The Tottenham goalkeeper picks that ball up with ease indeed. And he's all in orange this evening. He looks like he's been tangoed, the Tottenham goalkeeper. He is all in orange. Just adjusting a few little bits and bobs inside the studio. Yep, that can be done very, very shortly indeed. But yeah, come on. It is game on. We've had tons of goals over the last couple of days, so I sincerely hope that we get plenty here. Now, this stadium can hold just over 21,000 fans at full capacity, so it looks fairly full to me. I would probably say there was close to 20,000 fans inside the stadium, probably about 19,000 or even 18,000, but there's a good crowd, and I hope and pray that they get behind their team this evening. Now, obviously, Vitesse against Tottenham Hotspur is my main game, but I am also going to cover the Roma game. That one is going on. Roma are away from home, but they also are like Tottenham, sat at the top of their group, looking very, very pretty indeed. So it's with the Tottenham goalkeeper. Passes out onto his far right-hand side. Up over the halfway line. Yep. Here come Tottenham. And good interception by Vitesse. Here come the yellows, And they've got a very strange nickname. Oh, and it's inside the penalty area. Good chance from the left-hand side. And the goalkeeper comes out to the edge of his 6-yard box and makes a great save with his legs. But that was almost 1-0 to the home team. The Tottenham defence got split in two. They were busy sleeping and they almost paid the ultimate price. What a chance there for the boys in yellow. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Vitesse have got a very strange nickname indeed, and there's got to be some history to their nickname. And it's FC Hollywood. And that, you know, that's a little bit bizarre, isn't it? The nickname for Vitesse is FC Hollywood. If anybody can work out or find out what the story is and why that is their nickname, because it's a long way from Hollywood, it must be said. And here come Tottenham Hotspur down that left-hand side. Yeah, and if they could let me know in the chat. And guys, if you want to join in the chat, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Wait 1 minute for the computer to reset itself. That's all it is. It's 1 minute. And then you'll be able to join into the chat with myself and my technical director, Sarah, who is out on my right-hand side. She'll type an answer back to you, or she'll give you some acknowledgement, and of course she'll relay it to me in my ear. So, a Roma away from home as well. Come on, Tottenham. And the attack down the left-hand side does break down, and it looks pretty cold there this evening, because there's Nuno, the Spurs manager, and he's in a big, thick blue jacket, big puffer jacket, all the way down to his knees, wrapped up indeed. You've got to feel sorry for them fans. And I'll tell you what, the Bromby fans, that's coming later on tonight, the Vitesse fans are in full voice this evening, and they're clapping, and they're jumping up and down. They're having a right old party behind that Tottenham Hotspur goal, and it's a throw-in from the right-hand side out onto the edge of the penalty area with Vitesse, and they give away a free kick. Careful with that. They give away a free kick. And it's with Tottenham Hotspur now, deep inside their own half, out on this near left-hand side. 5-6 minutes into this game, and it is still 0-0 at the moment, and we haven't had a chance as of yet. So both teams very cautious in their build-up to the start of this game, and it's played through down the centre of the field, but it goes all the way through to the Vitesse goalkeeper, who's all in green this evening, and he clears it downfield. But good interception by the Tottenham Hotspur number 8. He's got room on this left-hand side, decides to come infield, tries to chip it over the top on the edge of the penalty area, still with Tottenham Hotspur, and Vitesse get it cleared downfield. What are you doing? Okay, so it's already up there. It's already up there, the league. I want the league up there. Too many of them. You won't be able to cover them all. So that's why I put the table up there for you. Okay, guys, just sorting out a few bits in the studio there. So we've got the table up. Yep, in the centre. Yep. Good. We'll keep you up to date if any goals go in, how the table is looking. And it's another good break by Vitesse down that left-hand side. But Tottenham clear the danger upfield up to the halfway line. And Tottenham Hotspur win a throw-in out on that far right-hand side. Come on, Spurs. Actually, I do like that purple top that Tottenham Hotspur are wearing tonight. It's their away kit, and it's pretty cool. They could have gone with their traditional white, because obviously Vitesse are in yellow. So I don't understand why some of these teams, and we've seen it a lot in the Champions League, in the Europa League, and in the Europa Conference League as well. Talking about different leagues, we are covering games from Spain, Italy, France, Denmark, Scotland, England, even Ireland next week. And it will be the first time we've ever covered any Irish games on Football Fans Live. So really looking forward to that. So if there's any Irishmen out there, make sure that you tune in. Fraser, Spurs get battered. Well, then, they're doing all right at the moment, my friend. And in their previous game, they won by 5-1 against Mora. Next game for Tottenham Hotspur, it's the reverse fixture of this game. So Vitesse will be at Tottenham Hotspur in the next game. And that stadium is 3 times the size of this one. That can hold nearly 63,000 fans at full capacity. And in England at the moment, most stadiums are full, especially over, the Saturday and Sunday Premier League games, which is absolutely magnificent. So 50-50 so far for both of these teams. A very cautious start, a little bit of a slow start. 8 minutes gone. No real chances at either end. But let's hope and pray that that all changes. Still 0-0 with Roma as well, our secondary game. And Sarah will keep you up to date. And Fraser will keep you up to date with any other goals that go in around Europe and in the national leagues this evening. Guys, if you're here for the first time, then we have got Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. Oh, and we've got a goal. We've got a goal in the other game, in our secondary game. And I'll tell you what, Roma are 1-0 down. Wow, Jose Mourinho's team are 1 goal down against all odds. And the Norwegians have taken the lead. It's both them. Wow, we just need a goal for Tottenham Hotspur now. But it's great play on the edge of the area. Played out to the near right-hand side, across the face of goal. And for 8 yards out, he slides it underneath the goalkeeper in the centre of the goal. You couldn't miss from there. 7-8 yards out, right-footed, underneath the goalkeeper. And it is 1-0. How will Roma respond to that? So 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 take the lead. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 take the lead. That is a very strange name. And as you know, I've not even heard of 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, the Norwegian team. And, you know, for them to be 1-0 up against Roma. And Roma are top of that group, or were. What a goal that could be in the group. Nope. No, Roma, Fraser, you've got it the wrong way, my friend. Roma are 1-0 down. Yep, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰's just taken the lead. It was the number 20, Bodo. Okay, so back to our main feature game. Vitesse against Tottenham Hotspur. Come on, Tottenham. I am completely neutral, guys. I am completely neutral. I don't support Tottenham as a rule. But when it's the Brits abroad, then, you know, you've got to go for your home country, haven't you? But here come Roma down that left-hand side on the attack, trying to get a quick equaliser. And it's a corner kick to Vitesse out on that far left-hand side. Can they break the deadlock? Tottenham have got to stay focused here as that corner comes in. Left-footed, it's high by the penalty spot. A right-footed shot. And I think that took a deflection. It certainly did take a deflection. And it's going to be a second corner to Vitesse. This time I think it's going to be out on the near right-hand side. It is going to be out on the right-hand side. I was correct in that prediction there. It was almost down the centre of the goal, so the referee could have given it either way. Just wait for this corner to come in then, guys. Bodo Glimt 1 and Roma 0, yep. And they take it short this time, out on the right-hand side. He gets it back. Tries to get it into the penalty area. He does. Danger for Tottenham. But good clearance on the edge of the area. And then the Tottenham midfielder gets taken down. And it's going to be a yellow card. The first yellow card of this game in the 12th minute goes to Vitesse. And it's the number 21, Bodo. Wittek is down. I don't know what he's crying about. Because he wasn't even involved in a challenge. But Wittek... Nah, he wasn't even touched. Wasn't even touched. He lost his own footing. He might have got a little bit of a clip as he fell to the floor. But he was more interested. The Vitesse forward was more interested in getting a penalty there. And because it wasn't given, he stayed down. Oh, he got back up on his feet. And then he went back down again. He went like that to the referee. Come on, penalty. The referee said no. So he went back down onto the floor. Unbelievable. And Bodo, the number 20. They put up 21. I'm sure he's the number 20. Picks up a yellow card for Vitesse. So, not a bad start, but a cautious one by both of these two teams in the opening 13 minutes. And the play actors just walking to the side of the pitch. Don't want to see any of that. No good, no good. Don't forget, guys, after this one, we've got Rangers. We're going up to Scotland. We covered Rangers on the very first day of the season up in Scotland. And we haven't been there since. So we're going to nip up to Glasgow, to Ibrox. And hopefully Rangers neither of Brombury, neither of those teams have won a game so far in this tournament. Let's hope the Scots can get a result at home against Brombury this evening. 8 o'clock, that kickoff. Make sure you join in. And I think, is it Mac Master was going to join us for that one? Okay, it's a throw in down this near right hand side for Vitesse. Vitesse are adapting to this game a little bit quicker than Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur are 5 and 6s at the moment, as is my speech. Tripping over me tongue. Okay, so it's a throw in line with the penalty area, out on this near right hand side to the yellows and whites. See, Tottenham Hotspur could have. Oh, and a left-footed shot from the edge of the area. No power in it whatsoever by the number 7, Openda, and it went straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. No problem whatsoever for Tottenham Hotspur. Right, we need to turn the lights down a little bit because I'm looking very pale as well indeed. So the lights need to be turned down a fraction. And it's with I keep saying Brombury. It's because I'm sure Brombury playing yellow. I think that's what it is as well. That is what it is as well. And down this near right hand side, and a good clearance by the left back for Tottenham Hotspur. Puts it out for a throw in. And what a beautiful day. Did you like the bit of party music at the beginning? C's in the room. There's our C. Lovely to see you, darling. I hope you're having a terrific Thursday. And thank you for joining us on Football Fans Live. Football Fans Live. I hope I've done that around the right way. Is that way or is it that way? Is that an L? Because it's all reversed. No. That is an L. I was correct the first time. So Football Fans Live. A bit of sign language going on. And it's a throw into Vitesse down this right hand side. Good clearance by Tottenham Hotspur, but it's played back into the penalty area. And out comes the Tottenham goalkeeper and gathers it on the edge of his area. Good goalkeeping there. Destroying the danger before it occurs from Vitesse. Like I was saying, Vitesse are starting to edge into this game a little bit more so than Tottenham Hotspur at the moment. Tottenham Hotspur seem a little bit sleepy at the moment. It's time that they woke up and they started to go forward with some purpose and pace. Out on the left-hand side, again with Vitesse, from left to right, in towards the edge of the penalty area, picked up danger again for Tottenham Hotspur. They've got to get it clear. Still on the edge of the penalty area, tried to play in a right-footed cross, straight into the chest of the left-back for Tottenham Hotspur. Good defending there, but desperate defending. And here come Tottenham Hotspur. It's 4-on-2. He should have played the ball earlier. Still 3-on-2. Oh, and he played the wrong decision. He went to the right-hand side, and there was a player on his left-hand side completely unmarked. And Tottenham Hotspur mess up the first real chance that they've had in this game. Feyenoord 1. FC Berlin, FC Berlin 0. Feyenoord 1, Berlin 0. We covered the Barcelona game yesterday, and Barcelona, although they won by 1-0, are possibly one of the worst teams in the world right now. I was shocked, and I've been talking about it to some friends today, and it just, they're befuddled as well. I don't see, we can't get our head around on how bad Barcelona are currently, and after being, one of the best football clubs in the world for a lot of years. And it's a great place to go on holiday as well, Barcelona. But, yeah, and we've been talking about it today. And so it wasn't only me yesterday that was completely confused. But they are just a mere shadow of them former selves. So Roma are still losing in that game. Bodo in the lead. Sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? Bodo. Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt. You don't want to say that quickly, or when you've had a few beers. Bodo Glimt. People might get the wrong impression. And it's with the back four of Vitesse up towards halfway line. Good interception by Tottenham Hotspur. Nice little tackle from behind. He went through the middle of him, and down goes the Tottenham Hotspur player, 30 yards from goal. Referee says play on. We'll try and find out, if we can, who the referee, the man in the middle. He's in light blue this evening with Vitesse out on that left-hand side into the final third. Good pressure from them now in the opening 19 minutes. And it's gone all the way through for a goal kick. I wasn't sure whether the referee then was going to give a free kick to Vitesse, but he decided to go against it. That looked to me like a bit of a check there. He did come across him. I've seen them given. It should have been a free kick. Tottenham Hotspur were lucky to get away with that one. Fraser says... Tottenham beat them 5-1 in the previous game. They're in the same group. They're in Group G. Murrah are 1-0 up. Is that what you're saying? Oh, right. Who are they playing? Okay, we'll try and find out. Who are they playing? Who are Murrah playing tonight? I know Tottenham Hotspur battered them 5-1 in their previous game. Again, another team that I've never heard of until Tottenham played them in their previous Europa League game. It's Murrah, yeah. Is it NS Murrah? Yep. Oh, against Rennes. Right. Yep. Rennes beat Vitesse, or Vitesse, however you want to say it, by 2-1, and now they are 1 goal to the good. Thank you so much for that, Fraser. So Rennes 1, Murrah 0, and that is in this group as well. So that may change things at the top of the group, because Tottenham Hotspur are currently drawing. The group's there on the thing. Okay. But you need just turn the screen round to be able to see it. And it's with Tottenham Hotspur 30 yards from goal. Out onto this left-hand side. Good pass. Tottenham still top of the league. Yeah, nothing's changed in that group then. Not at the moment, but it may change if Tottenham Hotspur do happen to go a goal down. But we'll keep you up to date with all those games and the state of the group as well. Both of these teams in Group G. Both of the teams as in Rennes as well. Rennes currently in 2nd place. Vitesse in 3rd. And Tottenham Hotspur top. And Murrah 4th. Bottom of the table, bless them. Oh my goodness me! No way, we've had a 2nd goal! And it's Bodo that have taken a 2-goal lead against Roma. I'll tell you what, if you'd been to the bookies today, you'd have got great odds on that. Pinch yourself, guys, because Roma are 2-0 down against a non-existent team called Bodo Grit. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at that goal again. Nothing's happening in our feature game. Tottenham Hotspur against Vitesse at this moment in time. And on the edge of the area, he's about 24 yards out. Smashes it left-footed, top right-hand side of the goal. And the Roma players are like, they can't believe it. Rennes are now top of the table. I thought that might happen actually, because, you know, it's just the BBC didn't update the table. So Rennes are now top. Tottenham Hotspur in 2nd place. And Vitesse in 3rd, with Murrah in 4th place. And I'll tell you what, Bodo Glimt 2-0 up against Roma. Okay, Bodo Glimt are at home, but it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Roma are expected to batter them by 5 or 6 goals. And at the moment, they're trailing by 2-0. Unbelievable. And here comes Vitesse out on that far left-hand side. Left-footed shot, takes a deflection. And I think that's going to be a corner. It is going to be a corner to Vitesse, their 3rd corner of the game. Again, out on this near right-hand side. Tottenham Hotspur are failing to make any impact on this game at the moment. It's not what we expected. And the Vitesse fans have got the flags flying. They're behind the Tottenham goal, a large majority of them. And it's just to see a yellow, and they're screaming and they're shouting and they're dancing and they're singing, all on a Thursday evening. Fantastic stuff. That is unbelievable. Roma 2-0 down. Wow, oh wow. There's still a long way to go. And it's with Vitesse out on the far right-hand side. It's going to be a left-footed, in-swinging corner kick. In it comes to the front post. It's flicked on. And Tottenham skimmed the back post. Oh my goodness me. Rasmussen, the number 6 for Vitesse. He flicked it on. at the front post, and it almost went into the back of the net at the back post. Tottenham Hotspur survive a major scare there. They've got to get their act together, and they've got to get themselves into this game, because at the moment they are being pushed all over the place. Eat, sleep, repeat football, guys. Excellent play by Vitesse down the right-hand side. And they are all over Tottenham Hotspur at the moment. This is a real good spell. Oh my goodness. And Mura have equalised. Lotrick has equalised in the 20th minute. What a surprise there. Rennes again expected to win that one by 4 or 5 goals, just like Roma. And Mura, just moments after going behind to a penalty kick by Rennes, and they're back in it. And here come Tottenham Hotspur down the left-hand side. Knocked it through into the penalty area. Nobody within 10 metres of that ball for Tottenham Hotspur, and it goes all the way through to the Vitesse goalkeeper. Tottenham Hotspur, whatever their game plan is, they need to change it, and they need to change it fast. On the edge of the area, inside the box, a header, and he headers it wide. And it was Baden that nearly got the opener for Vitesse there. Tottenham Hotspur are playing absolutely awful. What is Nuno doing? He's on the sidelines, chomping on his chewing gum. But I tell you what, I would be screaming at those Tottenham Hotspur players right now, because they are not at the races at all. And the Vitesse fans, honestly, they're partying. Oh my goodness me, one of them's dyed his hair yellow and green. Looks amazing. He looks like that white rapper, what's his name? With the white hair. Eminem, he looked like Eminem, but with green hair then. Green and white hair. And here comes Tottenham Hotspur over the halfway line, out on this left-hand side. Still yet to make any impact on this game. Played through in towards the penalty area. And Tottenham Hotspur now have won a free kick out on this near left-hand side, about 23 yards from goal. So this is a great position for Tottenham Hotspur. It is within shooting distance. It's Brian that goes down to the ground. His name's not Jesus, it's Brian. And he's not coming out to play. He's been a very naughty boy. Brian, the life of Brian. Love it, love it, love it. It's not Jesus, it's Brian. And he's going to bed without any tea, so he won't be coming out to play. Anyway, back to the football. The Life of Brian, guys. If you haven't watched it, Monty Python, do check it out. Do check it out. You've got to have a sad sense of humour like me. But, right, it looks like they're going to cross it, you know, but it's only 23 yards out, this free kick. Tottenham Hotspur. And against the run of play, can they get their noses in front? We've got 4 purple shirts. It's chipped in. Oh, and it's gone out for a corner. It's gone out for a corner. Out on that back post. Came off his knee. Tottenham Hotspur are complaining that there should be a penalty there for an handball, but the referee's not going to give it. So Tottenham Hotspur, their first corner of the game in the 27th minute. Their first real attack. Let's hope and pray that Tottenham Hotspur can wake up now. Come on, Tottenham. We want to see the Tottenham Hotspur that beat Man City on the opening day of the Premiership. It's going to be whipped in, left-footed from the far right-hand side. No, it's not. He takes it short. Do not take it short, you donkey. No, and Tottenham Hotspur have wasted it. Do not take bloody corners short. Why do teams do that? Get a bloody grip, man. You dozy idiots. Nuno, you haven't got a bloody clue. Nuno nonsense. Come on. Oh, dear me, Tottenham Hotspur and all the other teams, they play short corners and then they cross it in. Why not put that extra player in the 6-yard box? It's common bloody sense. Wow, you don't have to be a Premiership manager to work that one out. Anyway, this team, Vitesse, have been around since 1892, so they're over. Well, they'll almost be 130 years old next year. Oh, there we go. And Roma have pulled one back It is now Bodo Glimt 2, Roma 1, and they're back in that game in the 28th minute. They've managed to pull one back away from home. Have you seen Roma's badge? It is a dodgy badge. It's a wolf breastfeeding two human children. It's crazy. Inside the box, by the penalty area, played, great ball over the top from the halfway line, picked up on the edge of the area, took two touches with his left foot, the number 11 slots it home, left-footed around the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. It's a free kick to Tottenham Hotspur out on that far right-hand side, right by the corner flag. We've got 6 purple shirts in there waiting for the ball to come in. It comes in, it's the goalkeeper, bouncing around, and it came off the goalkeeper, off the Tottenham Hotspur player last. So it is going to be a goal kick to Vitesse. 29 minutes gone. We've covered the wrong game again. 29 minutes gone in this game and still 0-0. In the Roma game against Bodo, we've had 3 goals. Blooming typical, isn't it? Well, it happens to us all the time. It happens. And here comes Vitesse out on that left-hand side. Come on, you two teams. We need goals in our featured game. Inside the penalty area with Vitesse out on the left-hand side. Plays it across the face of goal. Oh, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. And I tell you what, they're riding their luck, Tottenham Hotspur. They are riding their luck at the moment. Like a jockey in the Grand National, sliding all over the place. Come on. No slippery feet, Tottenham. Vitesse on the attack again down that left-hand side. Up towards the byline, goes down under a challenge. Good tackle, he's won the ball back. Great play by the right back for Tottenham Hotspur. Cleared up over the halfway line. Still with Tottenham Hotspur. It's a little bit scrappy in the middle. Tottenham Hotspur with 53% of the possession. It's not really showing though. They might have had more possession, but the better chances so far have fallen to Vitesse. It's all gone in the way of the home team. So a great game in Bodo. 2-1 to the home team against Roma, who were top of the group. Later on tonight, West Ham United against Genk. We were going to cover that game, but we swapped and we're going to cover Rangers against Brøndby. But what we'll do is we'll have West Ham United against Genk as our secondary game, like we've got with Roma. Okay, so we're going to cover that one at the same time as the Rangers. So we need the Hammers to win and we need the Jers to win. Now, what was I saying about Tottenham Hotspur? They are in purple, but they could have worn their white shirt tonight, and then it would have worked with their nickname. They are known as Spurs as well, but they were first known as the Lily Whites, so they should be in white tonight, you know? So we've got 2 games today, this one and those other games coming up at 8 p.m. And then tomorrow we kick off in Italy for Torino against Genoa. And then later on tomorrow evening, we're off to St Etienne against Angers. And then coming up on Saturday, we start our Saturday with Chelsea against Norwich in the Premiership. So make sure you join us. We've got 6 games coming up over this weekend. And if we can squeeze in a 7th, then we might just do that. But at the moment, we've got 3 on Saturday and we've got 3 on Sunday here on Football Fans Live. At half-time, the timetable will go up, but it does need a little bit of adjusting because we're playing catch-up because we've had a very busy day out and about today. Anyway, here comes Vitesse down that left-hand side on the attack again. What have we got? We've only got 13 minutes to half-time. No great chances by either side at the moment. But Vitesse have had more half chances than Tottenham Hotspur. Have we got some shout-outs? Guys, if you want shout-outs and you can't join the live chat, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Just wait 1 minute. That's all it is. Why the computer resets itself in that 1 minute, and then you'll be able to join in the live chat with myself and Sarah, my technical director. And it would be great to chat to you. If you haven't voted and you can't see the blue board, then all you need to do is just refresh your page and it will come up with the vote. So make sure you cast your votes as well. Who are you going for this evening here today at Vitesse. Is it Vitesse? Is it for Tottenham Hotspur? Do you think it's going to be a draw? Or possibly, I really don't give a damn. I'm just here for the entertainment. 80% of people voting for Tottenham Hotspur win. And 32 votes. 82 votes? No way! 82 votes! That is fantastic news. Get in there, guys. And like I said, if you haven't casted your vote, what are you waiting for? And tell me what you think in the live chat the score will be. Give me your predictions on this game here this evening. Can Tottenham Hotspur leapfrog Rennes and go back to the top of Group G? Or will they hold top spot? Well, I don't think they will be now. They're drawing. So Tottenham Hotspur will be back on top now because Mora equalised, didn't they? So it's 1-1 in that game. So Tottenham Hotspur will be back on top. They are back on top. So we're back to how we started the day in Group G. And Roma, on top of their group, are losing to Bodo, Glimt. 11 minutes to go to half-time. What will both sets of managers say to their players at half-time? What will Thomas say to his black and yellow boys? And what will Nuno say to his purple rain? And they are acting like drips at the moment. Come on, Tottenham Hotspur. We want goals. Bring all 3 points back to Britain. Do the Brits proud, Tottenham Hotspur. Come on. Nothing against Vitesse. I am completely neutral. But you've got to hope that the Brits bag the 3 points tonight. But here comes Vitesse down this right hand side, crossed into the penalty area, and a headed clearance, and it's gone all the way out for throwing to Vitesse in line with that penalty spot. It was Sanchez that headed that ball clear. Well done, Sanchez. Vital piece of defending inside that penalty area. The throw-in gets taken. Still with Vitesse, they go backwards 40 yards from goal. Now chipped into that penalty area, out on the far left-hand side. Picked up from Vitesse once again. And they win a throw-in out on the far left-hand side this time. In line with the Tottenham Hotspur 6-yard box. And the Vitesse fans are going nuts. They're trying to get their team going. They're jumping up and down. They're in full voice this evening at the Gia, I nearly said stadium, then they call it a dome, the Gia Dome. I haven't seen the roof, so I am presuming that it's a covered stadium, a dome, if you like. But we've not been shown any pictures of the roof, unfortunately. Come on, Tottenham Hotspur. They're still yet to wake up. They haven't really got themselves into this game in this first half. You know, they've got to up their game in the second half, and they've just won a free kick about 30 yards from goal. Davis goes to ground. He's tackled from behind. And Davis, the number 33 for Tottenham Hotspur, wins a free kick out on this near left-hand side. Come on, Tottenham. Don't take it short. Don't take it short. Just get those players on the edge of that box and get the ball into the back of the net, you little beauties. Come on, Tottenham. Let's have it. Let's have it. You're going up again.
Yeah,
the blinds aren't making any difference. It's dark outside.
no,
Bum, ba-dum, ba-bum. Tottenham Hotspur then out on this left-hand side. This is danger for Vitesse. Can Tottenham Hotspur get their noses in front in the 37th minute? Just before half-time is always a great time to go in front. Left-footed cross. Onto the back post. The header goes up by Tottenham Hotspur. Played in, right-footed, and harmlessly over the top of the crossbar. Oh, Tottenham Hotspur, another chance is wasted by Brian, the number 11. Tottenham with 56% of the play. No shots by Tottenham Hotspur. And Vitesse have had 7 shots. That's exactly what I was saying. Tottenham Hotspur yet to have a proper shot on goal. And 0. Vitesse have had 7 shots actually on goal in this first half. So Tottenham Hotspur in the second half really need to up their game. Yeah, Vitesse, 2 of those 7 shots were on target for Vitesse. And it's still 2-1 to Bodo against Roma in their group. I think they're Group C, I may be wrong. Roma. And Roma against Bodo. I think that's Group C. And it's Group C, so that's correct. That wasn't a bad guess, was it? Out on that left-hand side with Vitesse now. 35 yards from goal. Going backwards. Tottenham Hotspur pushing them back all the time. And it's a throw-in once again out on the left-hand side. 42 yards from goal this time. It hasn't been the best game in the world, it must be said. It's been fairly quiet. Let's hope this second half brings a little bit more goal-mouth action and controversy, because that's what we like. And here comes Tottenham Hotspur down the right-hand side. He's played it too strong, too far, and it goes all the way through to the goalkeeper. And another terrible pass. He couldn't deliver a pass if he tried. He'd never be a good postman. He couldn't deliver a letter, never mind a decent pass. With the back four of Vitesse inside their own penalty area. Played back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper wallops it forward. Right-footed up over the halfway line. Won by Vitesse. Just over that halfway line. Into the Tottenham half they come once again. It's 4-on-4. Tottenham finally get the ball clear up to the halfway line. Every time Tottenham try to get that ball forward though, Vitesse play it back into that Tottenham half and keep the pressure on Tottenham Hotspur. The home team look pretty comfortable, it must be said. Be interesting to see what happens at what was formerly known as White Hart Lane. But now it's Tottenham Hotspur ground. It's just basically called the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Not a lot of thought went into that one, really. But there you go. And it's a header to Tottenham out on this near left-hand side. All a bit scrappy at the moment, and Tottenham Hotspur have just given a free kick away. And Roma have got a corner as we approach the final 5 minutes of this first half. I think we're going to get a yellow card to Tottenham Hotspur. Are we going to get a yellow card? Nope, I think... Come on, ref. And I think it is. Let's have a look at this again. Oh, that was that's never a yellow card, but it was very silly by Tottenham Hotspur, number 23 there. He just literally... They were going to take a free kick, and he went and stood over it and then moved the ball off the spot with his foot. There was no challenge, nothing like that. He just delayed the free kick. I think maybe Tottenham Hotspur have come here this evening looking for a draw, because that's the way that they're playing at the moment. Very defensive, very lacklustre, and looking to waste time wherever possible. Right, we want that half-time whistle here, because both managers need to give their players a good kick up the jacksie and get them ready for the second half. Roma on the attack inside that penalty area. And he's offside. Tell you what, that other game's more interesting than this one, being honest. Come on, Tottenham. And it's a free kick to Tottenham just inside the Vitesse half, just over that halfway line. They just need to whack it forward. Takanga goes down. Yep, he went over the top of the Vitesse player and landed fairly awkward, but he's okay. He's back on his feet. Neither team have made a substitution in this first half, so they've got away with it so far as challenges and injuries are concerned, which is always a good thing. On the halfway line with Tottenham Hotspur. Played from left to right, out on the left-hand side. Played from right to left, I mean. Oh, tried to play it through into the penalty area. Good defending by Vitesse. Chipped in over the top. It's Tottenham Hotspur out on the left-hand side, but he's got too many defenders around him. There's 7 yellow shirts in there for Vitesse. Defending still with Tottenham inside the penalty area. Tries to unleash a right-footed shot, but good defending. It could only find a yellow shirt. Tottenham Hotspur out on the right-hand side, edge of the penalty area, nice deep 1-2, across, oh, he didn't clear the first defender with a cross, but still Tottenham Hotspur inside that penalty area, and now Tottenham Hotspur give away another silly free kick to Vitesse inside their own penalty area. We've got a minute and a half to go. Hopefully we won't get any injury time at the end of this half. I think we'll get 1 or 2 minutes, but hopefully nothing more than that. We need to get on with the second half realistically. Both sets of teams need some Red Bull at half time. Either that or a firework up the Jacksy. Fairly lacklustre first half. There's Nuno, shrugs his shoulders. I think they've come here for a draw, Tottenham Hotspur, this evening. Certainly looking that way at the moment. And the way they've approached this first half, and Tottenham Hotspur give away another free kick to Vitesse inside their own half. Okay, 1 minute of this agony to go. Plus whatever the fourth official decides to give. Hopefully. And Rennes have gone back in front. It is now Mora 1, Rennes 2. And that will put Rennes back on top of this group. So Tottenham Hotspur fall from the roof and end up in second place as it stands. But we've still got another 45 minutes to go. But Rennes are back on top. They did take a 1-goal lead, and then Mora got the equaliser before Rennes went back in front for the second time in that game. Don't forget, Tottenham Hotspur, Mora did get a goal against Tottenham Hotspur. That one finished 5-1. And Rennes beat Vitesse by 2-1, the scoreline that they are leading Mora by at the moment in time. And it is also the scoreline of the Bodo Roma game. And we're going to get 1 minute of added time from the fourth official. He holds up his board, and we're going to get 1 minute at the end of this first half. Thank goodness for that, because the first half has been pretty poor from both teams. No decent chances. Not one shot by Tottenham Hotspur. 7 by Vitesse, with 2 of those on target. So a pretty poor game all in all. We need to make some changes, Tottenham Hotspur, in the second half. He needs to make them at half time. Do not wait, Nuno, until that 60th minute. Just make a couple of changes at half time, because this game plan has not worked whatsoever. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we have it. We've had the 1 minute. I'm waiting for that referee, and he does. He blows his whistle. Guys, go and grab a drink, go to the toilet, let the cat and dog out, which is just right then got underway. And it is Tottenham Hotspur in this half going from my left to my right. And Vitesse going from right to left. Vitesse in the yellow and white. And, of course, Tottenham Hotspur in that all-purple strip. I shouldn't screw up my nose because it's actually not a bad-looking shirt. That, you know, I'd wear it. I'd wear it around town. Oh, half-wit. Rick, half-wit. Best of luck, my friend. Many, many prayers, many blessings. And I pray that all the surgeons do a fantastic job. They keep their concentration and God guides them all the way through your operation. And we pray for a quick and speedy recovery, Rick. You know, you're in our prayers, brother, in our prayers. So everybody else in the room, please make sure that you put your hands together. You don't even have to do that. Just say a prayer as our brother Rick goes in for an operation later on today, my friend. How many hours from now? Do tell us, do tell us. But, I mean, it won't make any difference, but do tell us, because we'd love to know anyway. And if we're still up and out and about at that time, then, of course, you know, it is, I don't know, it's coming up 7 o'clock in the evening here, but if we're not in bed, then we will be praying at the moment. Oh, and Tottenham Hotspur just hit the crossbar. The first real chance of the game by both of these teams. Oh, what a chance. It was a left-footed shot. Let's see it again, but they're still on the attack. Another left-footed shot. The goalkeeper goes down to his left-hand side and saves it. They were bloody awful in the first half, but they've come flying out the blocks in this second half, and it should have been, would have been. Let's have a look at it again. Oh, what a chance. On the edge of the area, he hit it with the instep of his left foot, smashed against the crossbar from the edge of the area, the number 11 for Tottenham Hotspur, and bounced back out to safety. Oh, how close was that? I said that Tottenham Hotspur needed to come out in the second half because they did absolutely nothing in the first half, but what a chance that was. What a chance. A centimetre or two, a little bit lower. He did do his best to keep it down. The goalkeeper, it was Brian, the goalkeeper went up in the air right-handed, nowhere near it. He completely beat the keeper with the power in the shot. And what a chance that was for the number 11 Brian for Tottenham Hotspur to take the lead away from home and get themselves back on top of the table. But as it stands, because Rennes are still in front in their game against Mura, and they are top of the league. And now here come, oh, it's a left-footed shot, takes a deflection, and Vitesse on the attack, so it's end-to-end stuff. Hopefully these two sets of teams have had a can of Red Bull at half-time, because it was what was needed, and it looks like they've had it. So come on, let's have some real goal mouth action. But that was a cracking chance for the Spurs, for the Lily Whites, who are currently playing in purple, by the way, to get their noses in front, and they were only denied by the woodwork. So it's a corner out on this left-hand side. It's going to be an outswinger. Left-footed. In it comes onto that front post, and a good headed clearance on the front post by Tottenham Hotspur. And we've got a couple of Tottenham Hotspur substitutes warming up down the sideline, so I think we might get a change fairly soon. Let's hope so, eh? Let's hope so. And it's a throw into Vitesse out on this near left-hand side. Screen boy, hello, my friend. Thank you so much for coming back. Great to see you. I hope you've had a terrific Thursday so far. This is the first of two great games coming up here on Football Fans Live this evening. And you haven't missed anything apart from Tottenham Hotspur almost took the lead. They smashed it left-footed against the crossbar from 20 yards out. And fortunately for Vitesse, it rebounded back out to safety. So it is still 0-0. But Roma are 2-1 down in their game against Bodo. And Roma were expected to win that one by about 5-0. Here come Tottenham Hotspur down the right-hand side, and they've won a corner kick. Both teams have come out in the second half, and they've taken this game up a gear at last. Thank you, Jesus. It definitely needed it, because the first half was pretty Danny Dyer, whatever his name is. Okay, so a corner kick to Tottenham. It's their second corner of the game, out on the far right-hand side. Can they convert it into an opener? Let's sincerely hope so. They take it short. Stop taking them bloody short, Tottenham Hotspur. Now they play it into the penalty area. And the chance is, there's too many defenders in there. They tried to walk it into the penalty area and bloody well lost it. Short corners do not work. What is the matter with all these teams? Do they not understand that? With Tottenham Hotspur inside the penalty area, he goes down under a challenge. Referee says play on. And he stopped the play. The number 10 for Vitesse is doing a bit of play acting at the moment. He's rolled off the pitch, so that's okay. They can get on with play. But let's have a look at that again. He's pulling and tugging. He's all over the top. He's like that with the Tottenham Hotspur shirt. And I'm telling you what, and then he knows that he's in trouble. If VAR were there, they need to step in, and I've seen them given. He was like that, tugging on the Tottenham Hotspur shirt. Vitesse are very lucky to get away with it, and now they're play acting with a foul just to take, you know, the... Okay, brother, so you don't know exactly what time. No food for 7 hours. Oh, my goodness. Well, they need to give you a big slapping hot dog when you come out of theatre later on. But you are in our prayers, brother, and so all the surgeons and the doctors and the nurses and everybody who is involved with the preparation, the anaesthetist and everything else. You're going to be fine. God's got your back, as we say. God's got your back, Screen Boy. Excellent, Screen Boy. We're really good, and I'm so glad that you are, my friend. Yeah, we've had a good day. We went out at about 9 o'clock this morning. We went to a little group and we did a load of networking there. We spoke to a lot of people, a lot of guys and the odd few females about the channel. So hopefully, you never know, that might bring in a couple of more subscribers. And yeah, we got the I received an email just before this game, and it looks like in November we could be going up to Kidderminster once again. This time to see them play. It's going to be a derby game, Kidderminster Harriers against Telford United. And the reason why we're going is the manager, not the football manager, but the overall manager of Kidderminster Harriers Football Club, sent us an email saying that they've got their Norwegian fan club coming over from Norway once a year. A ton of Kidderminster Harriers supporters from Norway all make the pilgrimage to the West Midlands in England to watch Kidderminster Harriers play. And he sent me and Sarah an email saying, look, it'd be great if you guys could come up for the Telford game. And, you know, it'll be a good opportunity to do some filming and to meet all the Norwegian fans of Kidderminster Harriers as they make their pilgrimage to the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 Stadium. That's on the 13th of November. So, yeah, but unfortunately, because we got the email just before, we literally got back from the meeting earlier today and then had to get set up for these two games. And this is unbelievable. There's been a fourth goal between Bodo, who are they exactly, against Roma, and it's gone to Bodo. Bodo Glitter now 3-1 up against Roma. Unbelievable scenes, and there's flares going off. The flags are flying, and the Bodo fans are going mental. I've never even heard of them. And it's Botham with his second goal of the game, the number 20. Fantastic. Roma are expected to win that game by 5-0. 5-0, and they're 3-1 down. They are top of their group. Roma top of the group. Bodo are bottom, and they're 3-1 up. Unbelievable. Get in there, Bodo, whoever you are. That's amazing. But yes, so on the 13th of November, we're going up to Kidderminster again. We didn't plan to go up there maybe till next year, but we will be up there. We've just got to get the digs sorted out and all the rest of it, and get the coach tickets and the travel and everything sorted. And it'll be another good opportunity to do some filming, which will be up on Football Fans Live. And hopefully our team, Kidderminster Harriers, can get a result there as well. So that would be awesome. So yeah, thank you, Screen Boy. It's been an amazing day. Wow, yeah, thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, it's just an opportunity that we didn't think that we would get. So, you know. Yeah, it will be. I'm hoping to stay up. The game's on the Saturday. Here come Tottenham Hotspur. It's 3-on-2 on the edge of the penalty area. Steps into the penalty area. And a terrible pass. And it's picked up by the central defender of Vitesse. And they get it clear over the halfway line. What a waste by Tottenham Hotspur. But yeah, we didn't probably plan to. We talked about Christmas, but I don't think it's going to happen. So we didn't probably plan to go back up to the Midlands until next year. But when opportunities like these arise, you've got to grab them with both hands, as you well know. So yeah, really looking forward to that. But we haven't got anything sorted out yet because it came just as we were about to come on with this game. So first job tomorrow, email the manager at Kidderminster Harriers, get the coach ticket booked, get the accommodation booked, and we'll be all set. We'll try and get that Kidderminster Harriers, the sponsors meeting at the ground. We'll try and get that video up on Football Fans Live in hopefully the next few days, because it's been about a week and a half now. And we've got to get it up. It's just because we are so busy. We might have to sacrifice the odd game or two to get the videos edited. But hopefully, if we can get the jobs done first thing in the morning, I might be able to edit one tomorrow and get it up. But here come, because we've got 3 channels. We've got this one, we've got the travel channel, which you saw the advert for at half time. And also Sarah's got a channel called Keep It Kind. And she makes, you know, bath bombs and soaps and perfumes and face creams. So there's a, you know, we're busy bunnies. We're busy bunnies. But we love every single minute of it. This is my baby. That's her baby. And the travel channel is both of our babies. So, yeah. I'll shut up now and get on with the game. And it's a throw into Vitesse out on that far right hand side. Nearly 60 minutes gone in this game, and Tottenham Hotspur have come the closest with hitting the crossbar in the second half to breaking the deadlock in the 47th minute, but it is still 0-0. We've covered the wrong game. There's been 4 goals now, 4 goals in that Roma game. Absolutely unbelievable. And no goals in this one. Then you just love football. But we had to cover, you know, Tottenham. And it's Vitesse with a right-footed cross, takes a deflection, and the goalkeeper collects the ball and kicks it downfield. There's only one Tottenham player downfield. I think that was Davis who went down under the challenge there. Come on, Tottenham. Come on, we need a goal. Come on, we want a goal. We've and terrible passing by Tottenham Hotspur, and they're giving away the ball far too easily and far too freely at the moment. You know, he had all the time in the world with that pass, and he just couldn't deliver the ball to any of his teammates. And it goes all the way through to the Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper out on this left-hand side. He's taken down. Referee says play on. Everything going in favour of Vitesse at the moment, with Vitesse on the edge of the area. Good play by Tottenham, getting it clear, but they've given it away again. They've got to, every time they win the ball, Tottenham Hotspur, they give it straight back to Vitesse. They can't hold the ball for more than 3 seconds. I think Kane's injured, I do believe. But no Harry Kane. He's not even on the subs bench. They can't look to him. And I tell you what, the Vitesse fans are enjoying it. They're drinking their beer. They're singing, they're dancing, they're shouting, they're having a right old party on this terrific Thursday evening. We just need a goal. I want a goal. There is only 30 minutes left of this game. Don't forget, guys, change your plan. Our feature game will be Rangers against Bromby. That one coming up 15 minutes after this one. So a quick turnaround. And we'll also cover West Ham United, who were the original target. But they're going to be our secondary game tonight. West Ham United against Genk. And that's only because we've covered them a lot already this season. So let's give Rangers another go. We covered them on the first day of the Scottish Premiership. That was a cracking game. They did lose that one, actually, it must be said. It's either the first or second game of the season, I do believe, for Rangers. No, that's a very good point. Son isn't on the pitch either. And he's a cracking player. He's probably Tottenham's best player. He's much better than Kane. No, because the number 7, and it's not. He's not even in the subs. Why is Nuno leaving great players back in England? Maybe, and I said to you, didn't I, in the first half, guys, I said that I think Tottenham have come here tonight looking for a draw. And that could have been the plan all along. That's why he's left Harry Kane and Son back in England. Probably getting ready for the weekend. Who's Tottenham Hotspur got to do for the weekend? We're not covering Tottenham. We've got the Man U, Liverpool. We've got West Ham, Spurs. Yeah, West Ham. So they're away to West Ham, Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday, I do believe. Sorry, it's a little bit dark in here. Yep, Sunday, 2 o'clock. We're covering West Ham against Spurs. Maybe he's saving Harry Kane and Son for that one. And he will be happy with a draw here tonight, which is the way that I think that they're playing. And they were top of the group, but they no longer are. So maybe he's just got a little bit overconfident, Nuno. I mean, Dele's playing, but no Harry Kane on the bench and no Son on the bench. And I just hope this doesn't come back to bite Nuno on the backside. Because, you know, if Vitesse get a goal here and Tottenham lose this one, like the group, it was wide open anyway, this group. Yeah, they don't want to get too cocky, Tottenham Hotspur. Just because they were on top at the start of the day. Maybe thinks, oh, we'll qualify from this group. We don't need Harry Kane. We don't need Son. But they obviously are missing them. You know, they had no shots on goal in that first half. Not one shot on goal. And we all know what Son can do. And he's a great playmaker as well. You know, he really can weave his magic in that final third. Harry Kane, I'll take him or leave him. But Son, you don't want to be leaving quality like that out your team.
Vitesse on Thursday afternoon confirmed that none of the outfield players who feature against Newcastle would make the trip.
Okay, so Nuno turned around and he said that anybody that played against Newcastle will not feature here tonight away from home in Vitesse. So hence why Son, none of the outfield players. So there you go. I think that's a stupid decision. I really do. They've not, you know, even if Harry Kane and Son and the outfield players, you know, had played tonight, they still would have had another 3 days to recover because it's only Thursday evening and it's a Sunday game for Tottenham. If it was a Saturday one with 2 days recovery or 1 day recovery, then I could understand that. But because it's a Sunday game, and here comes Vitesse, right-footed shot, and it's in the back of the net. It's hit the back of the net. Oh my goodness me! I thought that was in the back of the net, but it just went and it bounced against the back of the net. Tottenham Hotspur were very lucky. It's the number 2, right-footed. The goalkeeper diving to his left-hand side. Oh, and he bites his fingers there. He was centimetres away from getting the opener for the Tottenham Hotspur team. And do you know what? That's changed my opinion now. I'm obviously hoping that Tottenham would win this, but I think Vitesse should get something out of this now because I think that is very cocky by Nuno. And I think he's made a big, bad decision by not bringing those players with him tonight. Magnus Gamer's back in the room, and here comes Vitesse on the attack. Magnus Gamer, great to see you. Thank you so much for coming back. I know you were here earlier tonight, but it's great to see you back in the football fans. And you haven't missed anything apart from Tottenham Hotspur hitting the crossbar. That's it. That is it. That is it. But it's a shocking game between Bodo and Bodo. How does that song go? I can't remember. Anyway, against Roma. They are 3-1 up. Yeah, 3-1 up against Roma. Roma were meant to win that by 5-0. What is going on in Bodo this evening? Amazing. Not Bordeaux, that's French. Bodo. B-O-D-O. It's a good job they're not called Dodo because they are truly alive and living and kicking at the moment, but they're not. It just sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings, that's all. Bodo Glimt. He didn't blink. Glimt. Yeah, it might be a silent M. But Bolo. Oh, forget it. They're 3-1 up anyway against Roma, so get in there. A real shock on the cards could happen. There's only 25 minutes left in that game and this one. They both kicked off at 5:45, and then the other games are kicking off at 8 o'clock. West Ham United against Genk and Rangers against Bromby. Come on, Rangers. Okay, so all the goals have been coming up in the live chat. That's fantastic news. And it's a throw-in to Vitesse. Yeah, I think that's a little bit arrogant by Nuno to think that you can take your second team away from home here and get a result. If it pulls off, then great. But if they don't bag all 3 points, and they're not looking like it at the moment, Tottenham Hotspur, then it serves Nuno bloody right, basically. At the end of the day, you got to say it how you see it, and I see it as him being a cocky little twat.
Screenboy said, Bluetooth, COYG. Come on, you Greens or Gers or
Jers, Rangers, yeah, Screenboy. Yeah, come on, you Jers. Let's hope so. I will be screaming and shouting for Rangers. They've not won a game. They're bottom of the group. They need a result at home at Ibrox this evening. First of all, they need every Rangers supporter in Scotland and outside the ground this evening. They need a jam-packed stadium, and they need to hear them singing. The Rangers fans have got to get behind their team tonight, because Bromby, although Bromby are in third place, they haven't won a game yet, but they have got 1 point. Rangers have lost both of their opening games, so they need to get a result at home this evening. And it's a free kick to the Vitesse goalkeeper inside his own half. Knocks it over the halfway line, picked up by the back four for Vitesse. It's been a pretty pants game, being honest. They did come out in the first 15 minutes, both teams after half time, and they both went at it hell for leather. But that pace and that energy only lasted about 10, 12 minutes, something like that. And now both teams have gone back to playing the bad football that they played in the first half. You know, Tottenham have come for a draw. I was absolutely correct in that. And Nuno's just proved me right by those decisions that he's made. And Vitesse will not see this as a bad result. I think Vitesse will be happy with a draw. Although, against a right-footed shot 30 yards out by 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, the number 2 once again. It was him who got the long shot earlier. Hit it right-footed, but it went straight into the arms of the Tottenham goalkeeper. And Thomas, the Vitesse manager, looks very frustrated. Maybe he's feeling that his team, can go on and win this and should go on and win this against a subpar Tottenham Hotspur team. In some respects, I hope Vitesse do get the winner, because that will teach Nuno a lesson that he needs to learn. You can't go into Europe away from home and stick out your B team, or most of your B team anyway, and expect a decent result. You would think a manager with his, experience would have more brains than that, There you go. I'm not the Tottenham manager. And like I said, if it had been a Saturday game for Tottenham, if they'd have got a game on Saturday, then it would have been a good call by Nuno. But it's not until Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. These players have got plenty of recovery time, over 48 hours. But there you go. And it's a free kick to Vitesse, about 38 yards from goal, out on this near left-hand side. A good chance for them to whip it into that penalty area. We've got plenty of yellow shirts all lined up, waiting for that chance to put the ball in the back of the net. Can they? Will they? Should they? We'll find out. Whipped in left-footed towards the 6-yard box, bouncing around on the 6-yard box. Tottenham struggling to get it clear still with Vitesse. And the offside flag goes up. How frustrating for the home team. We've got less than 20 minutes to go. And I'll tell you what, the Bodo fans are going absolutely nuts. Great scenes there. We've had flares, and they've got another corner. Bodo have got another corner. Unbelievable. They've still got 21 minutes, so they're a couple of minutes behind us in this game. Yeah, 2 minutes behind. Wow. We just need a goal here. I don't care which way it goes now, just give me a goal. And Tottenham Hotspur have given away another free kick, and he's going to pick up a yellow card for his pleasure there. He's not happy about it, and Vitesse win another free kick. This time a little bit further back, about 41, 42 yards. Yep, Sanchez. Tottenham Hotspur need some fresh legs on the pitch. That's what it is. They need an influx of energy in the final 18 minutes of this game. This is not one to phone your granny and tell her to tune in and watch. I wouldn't bother. Don't disturb her. Let her carry on with her Coronation Street and her slippers. Whipped in, left-footed onto the edge of the area. Good defending by Tottenham Hotspur. But here comes Vitesse once again. Out on the left-hand side, edge of the penalty area. Crossed in towards the back post. Right-footed. And it's gone out for another corner kick to Vitesse. Tottenham Hotspur are being pushed further back. You've got to be absolutely kidding me. It's 4-1 to Bodo. 4-1 to Bodo. Roma's nightmare continues. Oh my life. This is like Pub Team FC against Liverpool. Pub Team FC against Liverpool and Pub Team FC of a 4-1 up. Terrible defending at the back, on the edge of the area. That corner's come to nothing. Oh, he gives it away and he's full on goal and he just chips it past the goalkeeper. Terrible defensive error there by the number 24. Roma are having a nightmare against a Pub team. You couldn't Adam and Eve it, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness me, that is just sensational. And the supporters just cannot believe it. They need the alarm clock to go off because they think they're dreaming right now. They are in La La Land. Don't ever watch that film, it's crap. But honestly, the Bodo Glimt fans are in dreamland right now. Never Neverland. They are sat with Peter Pan having a party. Unbelievable. I don't believe it. I honestly don't believe it. That is Pub team against Liverpool and the Pub team. And it's snowing there now. Wow. So are they a Russian team? I don't even know who they are. No. Bodo Glimt. It's snowing and it was snowing in Russia last night. So it's snowing there now and wow. Unbelievable. Cannot believe it. Bodo, a team that nobody's ever heard of, are 4-1 up against top of the table Roma. What a kicking. And Roma have still got 11 players on the pitch. If they had 9 or 10 players on the pitch, you could expect that to happen. 5 goals there's been in that game. Why did we cover that one? Why did we bloody cover Tottenham Hotspur against Vitesse? I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. Oh well. Here come Tottenham down the left-hand side. 14 minutes to go now. Come on. Put us out of our misery, Tottenham Hotspur. You're killing me right now. Whipped into the penalty area. Good defending by the centre-back. Headed back in. Goalkeeper takes it on his 6-yard box. And the danger has gone for Vitesse once again. Pyro Freak, hello my friend. Great to see you. Thank you for joining us on this terrific Thursday evening here on Football Fans Live. Sorry about that. Yep. Get lost. Sarah's phone's going off. I do apologise. Could have had a bit of a boogie then. It's not the best tune in the world. We need to get a decent song on that phone for her, don't we? Anyway, Pyro, how you doing, my friend? I hope and pray you've had a wonderful day. You've not missed anything here between Tottenham Hotspur, but here comes Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, man, right-footed shot, takes a deflection, goes all the way through to the Vitesse goalkeeper. But we have had a game of all games. Bodo, yeah, exactly. Who are they? A 4-1 up against Roma, and Roma are top of the table. But Bodo were bottom, and they're walloping, absolutely destroying Roma. Unbelievable, sensational soccer from the unknowns. Crazy. We should have covered that game. What? I know I've said it. I know I say it all the time, but you know,
we can't predict what's going to happen.
Yeah, we need a glass ball to predict which game is going to have the most goals in. We should have had Tottenham on the laptop and Bodo, that nobody's heard of, on the main screen.
No, because I don't like Roma. Oh yeah, no, because I don't like Roma's.
Yeah, but Roma's thumbnail, their badge is really freaky. And Tottenham Hotspur have given away another free kick inside that centre circle. Just over 12 minutes to go. Here come Vitesse on the edge of the penalty area. Tottenham have been... They did it the crossbar, but apart from that, they've been bloody awful. And Nuno has got it absolutely wrong. He's left all of his decent players back in England. Left-footed shot and it's in! And Vitesse have taken the lead. It's a volley from 20 yards out from the right-hand side. And there you go, Nuno. That'll teach you to be cocky. That'll teach you to leave Son and all your best players back in England. He came here tonight looking for a draw. And obviously I wanted Tottenham Hotspur to win, you know, but... I think that's a valuable learning lesson for Nuno. Get in there, Vitesse. It kills me to say it, but it's nothing more than, you know, they deserve, because Nuno has sent over his B team because he's got far too cocky, because they were at the top of the table at the start of the day, and now they are one goal down with a little over 10, 12 minutes to go in this game. Beautiful finish, left-footed on the volley. The number 3 buries it hard and low into the bottom left-hand side. The goalkeeper goes to his left-hand side, and Vitesse have taken the lead. Nuno, wake up, you idiot. You can't send your B team to Europe and expect to get a result. You can't take your second-best team there and expect to win. And you shouldn't come and try and play for a 0-0 score for 90 minutes. Does not happen, Nuno. What were you thinking, you stupid bloody manager? Well, you can't even call... A decent manager would not make that mistake. He hasn't even got Harry Kane on the bench. I don't rate him anyway, but it would be an option. And he hasn't even got Son on the bench because he's left them in England because he thought he would walk this tonight. I do not believe what I'm seeing. 5-1. Yeah. 5-1, and they are in fifth heaven right now. Bodo Glimt are 5-1 up against top of the table Roma. An unbelievable 5-star performance by the home team. The pub team have gone 5-0 up against the Premiership Roma. That is unbelievable. And Winks picks up a yellow card for Tottenham Hotspur. Oh my goodness. 6 goals in that game. And that's 2 goals for Vitesse. Number 32, sorry. Number 32. Vitesse. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. What a game. What a game that one is. I'm so glad that I've got it as a secondary game on my screen and I'm able to bring you that as it happens. But that will open up that group. Only a little bit, but that will open up that group. That's put a major dent in Roma's goal difference. That is truly unbelievable. I thought, you know, because Glimt took the lead, Bodo took the lead. It's through again. No bloody way! You couldn't let him believe it. It's 6-1. Oh my life! You've got to see these scenes on Match of the Day later today. And the Roma manager, his jaw is on the floor. He can't believe what he's seeing. They're 6-1 down. I don't believe it. Oh my giddy hands. 6-1. Roma are being trashed. It's a free kick to Tottenham, 25 yards from goal, out on the left-hand side, whipped in, left-footed. Good defensive header, picked up on the edge of the area by Tottenham Hotspur. They've got to get that ball into the penalty area and they've got to do it quick. And they're being pushed all the way back. Tottenham just haven't got a clue what they're doing. Kim Gers, hello my friend, great to see you. Welcome back to Football Fans Live. This one, Tottenham Hotspur are 1-0 down. They could be 2-0 down. It's 4-on-2. Here come Vitesse once again. Left-footed shot over the crossbar. But unbelievable scenes. Bodo, Farmers, pub team are 6-1 up against Roma in Group C. Roma were top of the group. Now they are 5 goals behind. And that's what I was going to say. Bodo went in front by 1-0. Roma pulled it back and I thought, oh, here we go. This is where Roma go and get 5 or 6 goals. And it's happened the complete opposite way around. I'll tell you what, if you went into the bookies and said 6-1, you'd have got $1 billion to 1 on that score tonight. If you'd have put a quid on it, you'd be a billionaire right now. Oh my goodness me. I want a time machine. I want to go into the future and see scores like that and come back and put money on it. Come on, come on. Just like what happened in Back to the Future 3, 2, something like that. Was it Back to the Future 2 when that happened, or 3? One of them. But that's not real. That's not real. Oh, okay. So that score line. Honestly, everybody in that stadium are pinching themselves, or at least they need to, and make sure that they're not asleep, that they're not dreaming. 6-1. 6-1 to a pub team against, that is like blooming a Sunday school team against Tottenham Hotspur. And there we have it, the Vitesse fans. They are only 6 minutes away from victory and they're bouncing up and down. Amazing scenes here today at the Gear Dome, and Tottenham Hotspur have completely come unstuck because Nuno was far too cocky. And there are some Tottenham fans and they look absolutely devastated. They look like they've swallowed a wasp. And, you know, in some respects, I'm glad, I'm really happy that Tottenham are losing. I didn't want them to, but because Nuno thought that he would walk this and send his boys over there instead of his men, come back to bite him on the arse. Hopefully, that's a learned lesson by Nuno this evening. They could still come back, Tottenham Hotspur. It's not over. We have still got 5.5 minutes to go of normal time, plus whatever the fourth official gives. But Tottenham Hotspur have more or less been played off the park at times, not all the time, but the correct team are in front, simple as. I'll tell you what, Roma must have their school kids out, because for them to lose this 6-1, and there's still, what, 7 minutes left in that game, because they kicked off 2 minutes later than this one. Guys, if you're just joining us, a very warm welcome to Football Fans Live. If you want to join in the live chat, all you got to do, hit that subscribe button. You only have to wait 1 minute just for the computer to reset itself, and then you'll be able to join myself and Sarah in the live chat. We can give you a mega love shout out on this terrific Thursday evening. And I'll tell you what, the first games of the season of the day, and we've got, I can't even count up now. We've got 8 goals once again. Fantastic stuff. Get in there. So let's hope the second 2 games bring us just as many goals in way of West Ham goals and Rangers goals. Come on the Blues. Come on the Gers. And we're covering the Gers tomorrow as well. But that's Angers. Just having a look at that goal again. Goalkeeper wasn't his fault. He wasn't picked up on the edge of the area. Goalkeeper was left standing. There was far too much. It was a cracking shot, because as you guys know, when you're 18 yards out and you hit a ball on the volley, it's difficult to keep that ball down. But he did exactly that. He got his body over the ball, his shoelaces over the top of the ball, and he hit it hard and low. And we're going to see a substitution. And Wittek, the goal scorer of the goal, comes off. He's done his job for the evening. And Hajek comes on, the number 18. Hajek is on and Witek is off. I can't believe Roma are being absolutely destroyed. Maybe they went there with the same attitude as Nuno, the Tottenham manager, and thought we're going to walk this. So maybe they have sent over their second team. You know, they've sent over their boys instead of their men. And again, you can't get... This is Europe, guys. This is Europe. And any team in Europe, they've got to have won things to get to the Europa League. You know, or, you know, finished high up in their league, obviously. So, you know, there aren't really any bad teams. And on their day, if they can turn it on, every team in Europe are capable of getting the results, obviously. And Tottenham chip it into the penalty area, but it goes straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Apart from the crossbar, the one shot, and I think that's the only shot Tottenham Hotspur have had in 88 minutes. 88 minutes, and I think Tottenham Hotspur have had one shot on goal. You can't go to Europe and create one goal scoring opportunity and expect to get something out of it. Nuno, no sense. Nuno, no brains. You know, any outfield player that played against Newcastle will not play on Thursday night against Vitesse. That was his words. Pratt springs to mind. And that's an insult to the fish. And I feel sorry for them Tottenham Hotspur fans who are stood there in the snow, paid good money to go across the channel and to get into the ground and to probably pay for digs as well. And Nuno has insulted them by putting out a substandard Tottenham Hotspur team. So I really do feel, and if I was them Tottenham fans, I would be sending a list of my expenses to the management of Tottenham Hotspur, to the chairman. And there's a yellow card on the halfway line. 1 minute to go. And Vitesse are going to bag all 3 points here today. And it's Pointing gets a yellow card for Vitesse. Free kick Tottenham Hotspur inside their own half. Just on that halfway line. And I tell you what, those Bodo Glimt fans are going mental. And rightly so. I bet they've never seen a night like this. Definitely not in Europe. Probably in Bodo's history. They've never experienced a night like this. This will go down in Bodo's history. It really will. Amazing. Mkhitaryan on the ball. That's what I mean. So Roma have still got players like Mkhitaryan out there, who we all know played in the Premiership. And Mkhitaryan's a great player. And he's on the pitch for Roma. But they have been totally destroyed this evening in Bodo. 90 minutes gone, guys, and the fourth official holds up his board, and we're going to get 4 minutes. Can Tottenham Hotspur get the equaliser that they really do not deserve? Or can Vitesse double their lead and put this game to bed in extra time, in injury time? Oh my goodness. There he is. Nuno, you better, I'll tell you what, mate, I'd make him walk back to Britain. I would make him walk back to Britain. You know, they've done really well in the Premiership, Tottenham Hotspur. They were top of the group at the start of tonight. They're not anymore. And I'll tell you what, even though it's blooming cold there, the Vitesse fans have got their shirts off again. Nuts. Crazy. And I reckon the stadium's got to be almost to full capacity. So that is 21,000 fans in there this evening. Get in there, Vitesse. And Vitesse are a fairly unknown team as well. You know, they're not one of your big boys. They're not your Inter Milans. They're not your AC Milans. They're not your Liverpools. They're not your Man Cities. They're not your Chelseas. You know, and Tottenham were expected to, you know, at least get something out of this game. Don't stand there with your arms crossed, Nuno. We're chomping on your chewing gum. You need to choke on it, you twat. You've made an absolute plonk of yourself by leaving your best players at home. Not a clue, Nuno. And I expected Tottenham to win this, and I wanted them to win this, but Vitesse totally deserve it. We've had 2 minutes of the added 4. Vitesse get it cleared downfield, out onto the far right-hand side. Picked up by the Tottenham goal scorer. If you're just joining us, guys, a very warm welcome to Football Fans Live. We are almost at the end of this game, but we've got Rangers against Bromby coming up after this one, and West Ham United against Genk. We'll be covering both of those games live at 8 o'clock this evening. But here come Tottenham Hotspur. Can they get that equaliser that they've been looking for? It's out on the left-hand side. They've only got a minute and a half to go. If you want to join in the live chat, all you got to do, hit that subscribe, wait 1 minute. I don't know whether we're going to be here in a minute because there's only a minute and 30 seconds to go. And Tottenham Hotspur are being completely... Well, it's not Tottenham Hotspur being completely outplayed. They haven't been. You know, it's been fairly even Stevens, but it is just the arrogance of Nuno by leaving all his best players back in England this evening. He thought he would come here and get an easy result. It's been undone, and Vitesse look as if, as we approach the final minute of this game, it looks as if Vitesse are going to bag all 3 points. That will definitely help their cause in Group G. And there's a free kick to Tottenham. It's going to be the last chance of the game, I fear. Out on the left-hand side, about 35 yards from goal. An absolute shock. Bodo are 6-1 up against Roma in Group C. That has opened Group C back up. Roma were top, but now they trail by 3-1 against the pub team. And it's a free kick. Vitesse are now second in the table. Tottenham have dropped down from first to third, but here come Tottenham out on the left-hand side. It's going to be the final kick of the game. Still with Tottenham Hotspur. Tries a right-footed shot. It's bouncing about with 10 seconds to go. Tottenham Hotspur out on the right-hand side. 7, 6, 5. Still with Tottenham into the penalty area, onto the back post. And he puts it over the crossbar. You absolute idiot. There we go. We've had the 4 minutes. It looks like Tottenham have been completely undone. Nuno, far too arrogant, thinking he could get away with playing young boys against men. And there it is. It's the final whistle in both games. Tottenham Hotspur lose away from home. And it is only the manager to blame. The players have done their best, but he just didn't send the correct team. Guys, we're going to be back in around 15 minutes' time to bring you Rangers against Bromby and West Ham United against Genk. See you in 15.